going on, everybody? So got a nice day. Figured do a quick little update video just to show you what the status is of everything. I know I haven't really updated much on here, but this is what we're going to be going through. So about a year and a half, a little more than a year and a half into this engine rebuild, what happened was took the car out last August and it's going on a long road trip. Had a bunch of oil blowing out the back, so I ended up getting the car towed back over here and took the engine apart, brought it to the shop, had them take a look at it. So what they did find was, like many RBs, low compression. So you can see right here, so we had some cracks in the pistons. That was like the main culprit causing low compression. Luckily it didn't have any cylinder wall scoring, so we didn't have to bore out the engine, so we kept the stock bore, but pretty much did a full rebuild on it. Added a whole bunch of aftermarket parts to it, so I figured to go through a little bit. So internals, we are rocking CP pistons, 86.5 millimeter pistons, so stock bore size. We're rocking 8 Manley H Beam rods as a connecting rods, new bearings, ACL bearings. Had the entire block cleaned, so thing came out looking mint. You know, decked the head, decked the block surface. So new head gasket in there. We are rocking a PRP oil pump. It's a spline drive oil pump in there, so upgraded oil pump. You know, what happened to my original RB20 motor, I did end up blowing it, the oil pump, so you know, got oil issues, but put oil restrictors in the block. It did add a head drain all the way in the back, so that's running back into the actual sump. Moving on to the outside, you know, a whole lot of bolt-ons pretty much. So we're rocking a Rev9 exhaust manifold. So this is routed into our Pulsar GTX3582R turbo. I'm rocking a 44 millimeter wastegate over there. Got our Haltech boost control solenoid, just waiting to get hooked up. Got our vibrant catch can. It's radium flexible banjo joints. Yeah, PCV block off over here. You know, like I said, it was getting a lot of oil pulling up in the intake system from not having a catch can before, so definitely wanted to get that in. We're rocking a PRP cam and crank trigger kit. So right down below, so you can see it. Got a new 4-inch core intercooler from CX Racing. We got our oil cooler right over here, coil rad radiator. Intake, we're running a 0 fab intake manifold. This is an 80 millimeter throttle body, so should be pretty good. Injectors, we are running ID 1050X injectors. So overall, I would expecting around 500 to 600 horsepower. Gonna be running the 85. We do have a flex fuel sensor. We got some Deechworks parts. We got a Deechworks fuel filter right over here. Deechworks fuel pressure regulator. So that's all hooked up. Our flex fuel sensors right down below. We did a battery relocation, so we got the battery in the trunk now. So just finish up the wiring for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it over here. Oh, yeah, we are also rocking a wiring specialties harness. So I did have them make me a new harness. Speaking of coil packs, I'm rocking NGK spark plugs. We got our PRP coil pack bracket. We got 370Z coils in here, so that's what we're going to be running. Moving on to the inside, so just so you can see, so we got our new power tune digital dashboard. So that's what we're going to be using for our pretty much all the gauges, because I don't want to have a million gauges. We do have a Haltech Elite 2000 as our standalone ECU engine management system. Pretty much I want to go Haltech just because all the support they have, all the sensors and everything. Wanted to make it nice and easy. So moving on to the back, we do have the battery relocated to the trunk. We are rocking a DW 400 fuel pump. It's a single fuel pump. Finish up the wiring for the relay. So once we get that, that's pretty much it. I also am taking off the wrap, so no more blue. Gonna be switching it up. The new wrap's gonna be coming in the next couple months. You know, just trying to finish up the car before I worry about the wrap. But yeah, that's pretty much it that we got so far. I'm happy with the progress. You know, it's taken me a while, but you know, what doesn't take fucking long these days. But yeah, this is pretty much it.